Life and Lifestyle here. Another day, another recap. You guys know the drill. This was for round 11. We'll go through what died, what was triggered, and what hit targets today. Testing out some lo-fi jazz today. Let's see how that does. As always, if you would like to learn from the people I learned from, I have the program, the Stock Market Playlist. 30 resources for $30. Oh, you look at that. Commercials. 30 resources for $30. Covers everything: futures, forex, OTC, penny stock, swings. Follow me on Instagram at Life and Lifestyle for fitness and finance posts. I'll be posting my watch list here every morning at 9 once I get my schedule underway. And then follow me on Twitter, Life and Lifestyle. I'll also be doing posts here once I get the hang of things. I'm trying my new GoPro out. I don't know if I said that already because my phone right there likes to die on me. I'm uploading. Well, I wouldn't say die. It takes forever to upload on your phone. I'm uploading a video that took an hour to film, and it's at 60%, and it's been at 60% for the past 3 days. So that's not good. All right. First thing first. Round 11. There were a total of 8 trades I was looking at. Of those 8, 5 were triggered. Of the 5 that were triggered, 3 hit their targets. So I'll go over those later on because they'll be in the triggered and hit target zone. So what died today? Not much really. I wasn't trading on Friday, so I can't really count my trades from the Friday watch list because I wasn't here to watch them. So some of my trades may have already died that I didn't count because of that. But for the sake of that, Best Buy that triggered on Thursday hit a target on Friday, triggered the put today, so Best Buy is now dead on the call side. B-Fly, this one came in later. The B-Fly put, which was down here past couple days. Just blowing my phone up. That was down here the past couple days. Triggered the call today right here. So the put side is also dead. And KBR, the what was it? The call? Yeah, the call from let's do the 10-day 4-hour. The call from last week that hit about 40% is dead because the put side is triggered and the put has already hit 25%. So that's what died. What triggered? How do I know this thing is still okay? What triggered? I gotta use this GoPro. Bear with me. What was triggered today? QuantumScape. QuantumScape call was triggered right here. Now I meant to take this with real money, but none of my accounts were, the accounts that I had money in weren't option accessible. So I ended up not catching the trade, which I'm a little pissed about that, because this was a beautiful run up here. This would have been a very nice initial trade to, build my confidence in using hard-earned cash, but I digress. QuantumScape call was triggered right there at 22.34. Microsoft, the call was triggered at the open, 290 call. It actually bounced down here and it shot up to hit the levels and then went back down. So you had to catch that in the first 5 or 10 minutes of the day, or you just SOL. I like about this, make sure it's sitting there. I could just hold this right here. I ain't got to worry about moving nothing. Nice. Microsoft, let's see who else. Peak. The peak put was triggered right here at 36.45. X US Steel. X is a very, very good company to watch whenever there is a infrastructure play coming up. So, you know, electrical vehicles are going to be hit by the infrastructure, but also the steel industry. And X is pretty much steel in and of itself. If you want to check the steel prices, watch X. I mean, sure, there's futures on steel probably, but X itself is a beautiful stock to watch just for steel. For those of you that are history buffs, U.S. Steel is, I believe, the company Rockefeller created way back in the 30s or something like that, that turned him into a billionaire. But I may be wrong on who it was. It was one of the big boys, Rockefeller, Carnegie, and Morgan. I know Morgan did the banking. Carnegie and Rockefeller, I think they did oil and steel. Maybe Rockefeller was oil and Carnegie was steel. Not sure. Anyway, one of them guys is the barons of the oil, the steel, so keep that in mind. X calls triggered, $26 call at 26.10. ARCC, Aris Capital, the call was triggered here at 2011. VXRT, almost leave it sitting there. VXRT, Vaxart. Vaxart is a COVID play. They have a vaccine that I think can be taken orally, and they had a good little pop earlier this year. Let's go to the 6 month. See, they had a nice little run up from 4.5 to 11 a while back, and they bounced back down. Now they're seeing they may be running back up to 11 again. We shall see. But the $9 call was triggered right here at 8.88. VRM call was triggered right here at 37.66. Nice little run up on that one. NMDM Nano Dimension is a company that does 3D printing, and they are pretty popular. They had much more success earlier on when everyone was hype about this stuff, but when the market sell-off happened in March, April, this company got hit pretty bad. So now they're trying to build themselves back up. This is a swing to the long side because there wasn't enough volume on the calls and the puts, so this is becoming a swing. Remember, if there's not enough volume on the call or the put, you can just play it as a regular stock. Sure, you don't get no 100%ers. I mean, not all the time, but you'll at least get some exposure to the movement. Best Buy. The put was triggered right here. 180 put was triggered at 112 put was triggered at 112.63. Mosaic. The $32 call was triggered right here at 31.87. As you can see, it went up to the Bronner formation and bounced. When it breaks through the Bronner formation, that now becomes a new support. Keep that in mind going forward. IP, International Paper. 58.50 call was triggered right here at 58.47. And bounced up nicely. Butterfly, this happened later on in the day, so I didn't really catch the price levels. But the put was from last week, died, and the call was triggered right here at 11.10, and it ran up a whole dollar. It went up a good amount of levels. So this one would have been a good swing if you didn't catch the options, because that was a whole dollar on the swing to the long side. Adobe. The Adobe call right here, 635.50. Actually, this is the 917 call. This is an ad, actually, because this was the 820 call, August 20 expiration, 625 call, and then it went up to the first price level, which is then the activation for the weekly entry for 635 call, and both of those hit levels. So the August hit a level here, and it hit a second level. September was activated, and it hit the first level. As for the percentages, I'll get into that in a minute. KBR, the $37 put was triggered right here at 37.88. AEHR, the 750 call was triggered right here at 610. It shot up. This one I didn't catch in the moment, so I don't know the percentages here, but it still had a nice little pop. But this is definitely the one that got away. I mean, look at that. It bounced. It popped right here, triggered, hit the first one in the first hour, hit the second one in the second hour, and then by the middle of the day, it hit the third one. Beautiful trade. A little mad I missed it all, but hey, you can't catch everything. But damn it, I wish I caught that one. And that was what was triggered. Now, what hit targets? Let me get some water this time. Stay hydrated when you trade. It helps you think better. All right, QuantumScape. Let me make sure this is beautiful. Oh, I could just rotate this. Oh boy. Now, if these uploads are way faster on this GoPro, it is going to be epic. Maybe I could just set this. Let me see. This is my first time doing this, so y'all can just hold off for a second. Let me just put that right there. There we go. It's a little bit better. All right. Move that over there. QuantumScape. Yeah, y'all can see that. Comment below if you need me to zoom in more. I don't know how to do that yet on the GoPro, but I'm figuring it out. But you should be able to see the clip, not the clips, the charts pretty well. So, QuantumScape, 2250 call hit first level 50%, second level 95%. We're gonna call it 100 really. Third level 150%. Which is what a broad information is. You consider this a reversal maybe. And it went a little bit higher to 170% at the top. So if you would have got 3, you would have caught a minimum of 100% off of that trade if you had 3 options. Microsoft, early morning pop went from 275 to 360, so that's 31% on Microsoft. US Steel X went from $80 to $135, and it's higher than that now. This thing can go up to 28 bucks. So it's at least 68% right now. It'll probably be higher. Let me turn that down a little bit. It's at least 68%. It could probably be higher. Definitely gonna be higher tomorrow. We'll see how much higher going in the week. Now, as I start to take these trades for real, I'll be getting in and getting out. So I won't be watching these past the first or second level. So I would have took my 68% right here and then deleted this off my watch list so I can move on to the next. Which will be really good for me going forward because I won't have another 30 triggers in a week. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. VXRT, the $9 call was activated down here. Hit 37%, 75%, 125%. VRM, the call was triggered down here. Didn't catch the first target level. I mean, it hit it, but I don't know how much it was. Second level was 33%. Third level was 46%. And it might hit level 4 tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be watching it though, because like I said, once I get into the real money, I'm gonna just stick and move. Best Buy, 112 put. Went from 180 to 200, 11% right there. MOS went from 75 cents to 90 cents. And it's definitely going to be higher tomorrow. At 32.95. It'll probably hit that tomorrow at open. So it's at 20% so far. IP went from 70 cents to 90 cents. That's a 28% return on IP. DLR 155 call went from 350 to 390. That's 10%. Butterfly $10 call went from 140 to I don't know. So we're gonna call this as a swing. It went from 11.10 to 12. 12.16 actually. So we'll say 11.10 to 12. So that's a whole $1. That's almost a 10% on the swing. So on the option, this is maybe 50 to 100%. I'm gonna say, but I just don't know because I wasn't watching it. Matter of fact, B-Fly. Let's see if we can find out. what it was together. So it was a $10 call, 820. And what was it at 180, 185 at 1170. So that was here. That's 185. So that is 185, 140, 32%. So 32% right here. So I'll do 180 goes 32% minimum. 33% minimum return on B-Fly. So that lets me know up here it might have been closer to 50, like I said. Definitely closer to 50, but I mean like right at 50. The Adobe 917 that was activated here went from 1690 to 1800. That's 6%. With the big boy trades, I might not be taking those in the future because it doesn't seem like they have much of a return. I mean, sure, it's what's that, $110, which is cool, but I mean, you can get that. If I would have did like, you know, a smaller play and more of it for that same amount of money, it'd have been a way bigger return. Like if I took this $1,700 option and put that in QuantumScape, I'd be up $1,700 today instead of 6%. You see what I'm saying? So pick and choose your plays, but I mostly pick this play just to, you know, just testing all the price values to see, you know, how good the strat really is. KBR, the $37 put went from 40 cents to 50 cents. That's 25%. Now, this is where percentages come in more than prices, because I definitely was the one to be like, man, this little $10 ain't gonna do nothing for me. But if you go from 4,000 to 5,000, it's a lot. It makes a lot more than just, you know, $10. So take your percentages and be happy. And did I put the other one? I didn't do the other one. The last one was, let me go here with it. The last one was AEHR. That went from, where we at? Went from 50 cents to, let's see, it closed at 650. Let's see how much that was. AEHR 750 call 55. So that's 10% on AEHR. Not much. Not much at all. And I'm probably not going to count this one much further. So this won't be on my shorter recap because it hasn't really done much. And that is what hit targets. So yeah, pretty eventful day. Like I said, a little mad I missed QuantumScape, but doesn't mean I won't be able to catch something tomorrow. I'm also going to do my weekly recap video. Be on the lookout for that. It should probably be up a lot faster now that I'm using a better camera and uploading device. And as always, I will give you guys a sneak peek of my watch list for tomorrow. Just get it organized here. Watch list for tomorrow. DraftKings, KBE, PRGO, MP, Virgin Galactic again, DBX, Dropbox again, IOVA, PSFE, which is PaySafe, CVNA, which is Carvana, MGA, LI, which is Lee Auto, and CGC, which is Canopy Growth Company. It's a weed ETF. It's a weed ETF. Weed is definitely going to be popping very soon for more ways than one. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see how good this is once I upload it. God willing, it will be a lot better and faster than my freaking cell phone. It's always, like I said, get the stock market playlist, better resources for $30. Follow me on IG. Follow me on Twitter. If you have any questions, you can email me, Gmail, same thing, likeandlifestyle@gmail.com. It's all the same shit. And thank you guys. Have a good one.